today because I've been project managing the move of Stockport Direct and community and voluntary services into the ground floor of the new Fred Perry building. So it's basically bringing all these services, council and other services, together under one roof to make it more convenient for the residents of Stockport.
I'm Geraldine Flanagan, Chief Officer of Stockport District CAB. We're going to be one of the partners who are moving in from the voluntary sector. So trying to provide that one-stop shop provision for residents of Stockport who want and need access to free, independent, impartial advice.
Today I'm leading a group of people that will be working on the ground floor of the new Fred Perry house and introducing them to His Royal Highness Prince Edward.
Very nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
When the council decided they wanted to make a brand new building which was as accessible could be, they involved the Disabled Staff Association of the council and also other members of the Disability Forum.
Have you been involved in this as well?
Yes, it's been wonderful really, because the council decided they wanted this to be the most accessible building in Stockport, and so we all worked together with the architects. We knew what we wanted. And the architects then said, well, yes, we can do this, or we can even do it better.
Very good. Excellent. Fantastic.
And the various people with various disabilities, they know what they want, and it's a wonderful cooperation between the architect, the people of Stockport and the council.
So they said, right, we'll name it after him. I'm Paul Durston, Senior Design Manager for Carillion Building. Building features predominantly solar heating on the roof, so we get hot water for washing your hands, and the lighting controls are all proximity controlled, so that as people move from area to area, the lights can come up. If they're absent, the lights go off. We share the heating of the building with Stopford House next door. I have regular meetings with Stockport Disability Group, and they're, as far as I know, highly delighted.
Luke's one of our apprentices, trainees.
Right, and how long have you been with? At the start of February this year, I came out onto this site building site.
It's good to actually see a project from a drawing, an artist's impression, to actually a real building. That was a real pleasure. But we wanted a BREEAM Excellent, that's the highest standard of building design. You know, it's got grey water, it's got solar panels, and for me, I just think it's if I want to preach to people about building these kind of buildings, then we should lead from the front as a council.
Done previous warm occasions, and they're always a joy. They're a nice highlight to a project. We've now nearly been 18 months constructing here, so a day like today is worth it.
Well, it's a vague idea, is it?
Well, there are a number of floors. The ground floor will be Stockport Direct, so it's where people will come and get advice, they can see people. This now takes us down from 11 buildings to 3 buildings. So for me, that one building, especially with the public faces side of it, it will really work on a number of levels.
You know, you see here some stunning views of Stockport, and I think it's going to be a lovely building to work in.
Well, it's absolutely fantastic and a very special event. Making this a royal opening ceremony truly is incredible.
Well, thank you very much indeed for inviting me to come and to come and do this, which is a great pleasure to be back in Stockport.
It's going to be a sustainable building, very environmentally friendly. They've used local community workers to be constructing as well, and it's really paved its way for the future. It's a very special building, and to see the Fred Perry name above the building and the plaque really makes it special and a true honour.
So without further ado, I'm going to try and make this look as slick and as professional as possible. But anyway, here we go, and then technically this building will be open. Ready? Go! I think I came on the right day as well, which is
I'm very pleased that us as a society, even, or a community, we are actually bringing in all these sustainable designs.
I'm delighted to welcome you here today at the opening of the Fred Perry House, as well as to commemorate the fantastic achievements of our Stockport athletes in the recent Commonwealth Games.
I've met some winners of various awards that the council have passed out for volunteering, and some of the attitudes towards the community are phenomenal. And it must be a real privilege to be part of the Stockport community, and I'm delighted to think that Fred is part of that as well.
It's been a splendid day. It's been a splendid day for the council and for the borough. We're delighted to host the Earl of Wessex here today, and delighted to host as well the grandson of the late great Fred Perry, and very grateful to him for allowing us to use the family name to commemorate a great local hero in a very fitting way. And so all in all, we couldn't have asked for better. It's been a very, very good day for the borough.
On behalf of Fred and the Perry family, I'd like to say thank you very much for this very kind gesture, and if Fred was here today, he'd be truly honoured, and the whole family are truly honoured for this, because he was born and bred in Stockport. He really always called this home.